Hi friends, welcome to this class. In this video, let us synthesize this lysergic acid through dihydrolysergic acid, right? So you know the structure of lysergic acid and dihydrolysergic acid, right? If you don't know, then also I have written it on the screen, right? So on the left side, this is nothing but the lysergic acid. Shortcutly, I will write it as La, lysergic acid. And this is nothing but dihydrolysergic acid. Right. So what is this dihydrolysergic acid? If you see this lysergic acid structure, which is on the left side, here you can see that here C double bond C is there, right? So if you see the numbering is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 and 10. So here we have C9 and C10 double bond is there. But if you see in dihydrolysergic acid, there is no double bond. Alright. So this is the thing. So here if I add any reducing agent like which can give two molecule of hydrogen like that, there are so many reducing agent like sodium in ethanol, methanol, right? So these act as a reducing agent which will this methanol is there, right? So it is the donor of H plus and sodium is the donor of electron as it is metal, right? So like that this double bond can be reduced to single bond. So the name of this is nothing but lysergic acid, whereas the name of this is nothing but dihydrolysergic acid. But we synthesize this lysergic acid through this dihydrolysergic acid. Means while synthesizing, first we will synthesize this dihydrolysergic acid. From that dihydrolysergic acid, we will get this lysergic acid. There we will add some oxidizing in that we shall see now, right? So now let us concentrate on that, right? So this is the thing. So what they did was in the year 1945, scientist Jacob, it is he synthesized this dihydrolysergic acid. How he did was he took this as a starting material, right? Aldehyde CH2Br it is. So here H is there, so it is aldehyde. To that he added two molecule of ethanol. So these are the simple reaction you should know. Here the ethanol will react one molecule, so OH it will form. So second molecule again it will react, so we will get this product, right? What we will get, see here, simply it is this carbon is having OET, again this carbon is having OET, and here we have CH2Br. Other things remains as it is, right? So these things you have studied. So this is simple reaction. So what it is, he called it as a diethyl acetal of bromo acetaldehyde. So this he took as a starting material. How we got this as a starting material? Through this reaction which I have written. Once he got this reagent, further what he did, he added KCN. So KCN means K plus Cn minus. It is like ionic, more of ionic. So this Cn minus will attack this here. Bromine is a good leaving group, leaves the system. Simply it is a SN2 reaction and we will get this product OET, again OET, and here CH2. Now it is Cn, right? So if you see whenever Cn is there, it is C triple bond N. So this is act as electron withdrawing group, right? So here if we have any proton, that will be alpha proton because this is alpha carbon and this proton will be alpha hydrogen we can call, right? Alpha hydrogen. So this alpha hydrogen will be more acidic now as it has got this electron withdrawing group on the alpha carbon, right? So that can be easily knocked out. So we will get H plus there easily, right? So what happens if I add any reagent like here I have taken this one COET, right? So in presence of sodium and ethanol, the reaction is happening. So this proton can be easily knocked out. Once it is knocked out, this carbon gets negative charge. That will attack to here, comes back. This is a good leaving group, leaves the system, right? So this kind of reaction we call it as formylation because we will get aldehyde formal group here. If you see the product, you will get to know. So here I have OET, again OET now. Now it is Cn here. Now it is the C double bond O H we will get. Formaldehyde we will get, right? So this kind of reaction we call it as formylation. So if you see, right, and also because of the sodium and ethanol, what happens here also we can see COET is there. However, if I could remove this, here I have one hydrogen, no doubt. I will again get like here COOH, here also I will get COH, and here CN, because one molecule of OET will go as ETO minus, right, and other thing will get as a double bond here. This proton will be there as it is, so it is there as it is, right. So we will get dialdehyde, right. So this is nothing but our dialdehyde molecule, right. So this dialdehyde molecule, can I write it nicely like this? The same thing, just I will write it like this. So here this hydrogen is there, here one hydrogen is there. So this hydrogen, if you see, this is on alpha carbon and this is alpha hydrogen, right. So here if you see, here also we have electron withdrawing group to that carbon. Here also Cn is also electron withdrawing group. Here we have one more molecule of aldehyde, right. So uh, this will be more acidic, so it will go as H plus. If it goes as H plus, I will get negative charge on carbon. So I will write it nicely like this. See. So what I will do, I will write it like this. Here I will take this aldehyde group, C double bond OH, and here I have one more aldehyde. Simply I will write CHO. Right, here I have CN. Now negative charge is there on this carbon because that proton was acidic. I have removed that proton. Further, what happens here? It can undergo conjugation like this, right. So if it undergo conjugation, I'll get this thing, C double bond N, CHO here, CN here. Here I'll get C minus here, and H will remain as it is, right. To this I will add one more molecule. The molecule is this one. So this is nothing but our indole, right. But just I will modify indole like this. Other thing remains as it is, right. And here I will take NH2, right. So what does it mean? So it means that here if you see, I have the ring A, B and C initially constructed. Only thing is, to get lysergic acid I should construct a ring here, D. That will be done here, right. So the name of this compound, it is nothing but 3 amino 3 amino naphthostyryl. So this is the name of this compound, right. So when I treat these two compounds, the product which I will get is this one. Just you can see here. So nothing changes, just you see the reagent and see the product. Just nitrogen carbon bond formation will be happening. Other thing remains as it is, right. So we will get this product, right. So double bond. Here nitrogen was there, right? NH2. Now it will form bond between double bond C carbon, right? And other things which will remain as it is. This carbon is having cyanide, C triple bond N, and it will be having double bond O minus and H, right? So what does it happen? The reaction is simple. If you see the reagent with the red marker, so this NH2 is there, right. So it has bonded to this oxygen. This is simple reaction, you know this Skiff base reaction, right. So there is formation of C double bond N. So whenever there is formation of C double bond N, which you will see here, it is nothing but C double bond N. Whenever there is formation of C double bond N, we call it as Skiff base, or we can call it as imine, imine also, right. So these are the different names we call it as, right. So this is the simple reaction in which water molecule will be lost. H2 form nitrogen and O form this aldehyde. So this we will get, right. Once we get this, further what happens? So here if you see, I have the ring, sorry, A, B, C. Now I have to construct this D ring. So that is, here I have to construct a carbon carbon bond. How I am going to construct it? Just I am going to treat with this ZnCl2, right. So it is a Lewis acid, in which in presence of HCl I'm going to treat. Here there is formation of ARC bond, means this is aromatic, right? Aromatic carbon and this carbon, there is formation of the bond, right? So and since it is taking place in presence of HCl, the C triple bond converts to COH, right? So this happens in acidic medium. So if I write the product, you will get to know, right? So other things remains as it is, no doubt. Just you see the reagent and also see the product, you will get to know, right? Other thing will remain as it is. Here I have six membered ring. Here there is a formation of this ring, right? Sorry, just should be six membered ring, not nicely rise. This is the formation of this carbon carbon bond. If you see, this is the carbon carbon bond, you can see. So this bond is nothing but carbon carbon new bond formed. It was between the aromatic ring, because it has got pi bond here like this. So here we had pi bonds, right? So between the aromatic carbon and the simple carbon, there was formation of bond, right? This is the thing. Further, what happened? Here we have double bond, here we have double bond, and here we had C triple bond N. In acidic medium, I told C triple bond when it will be converted to COH, so it is converted to COOH here, right? So this is the product what we will get. Further, what it is there in lysergic acid, only these two ring are aromatic, other ring are not aromatic, right? So we add some reducing agent like what we will add in presence of methyl iodide, because here we have nitrogen, right? That nitrogen will react to form N methylation. So first here we add methyl iodide in AgCl. So this is first step, and second step what we will do, I'll add catalytic hydrogen, which produce two molecule of hydrogen, so that to remove that double bond, aromatic double bond. So what we'll get this product. Just I will write it here, right? So what we will get this. Other thing remains as it is. Here we have NH. All right, and these two double bond will go, and here this COH is above the plane. Let me show. Right, COH we will get, and here we have this nitrogen now attached to CH3 group. Right. Only thing is, this is this is the thing we will get. Right. Sorry. Everywhere I started with see here. Sorry. The thing which I did mistake was, see here I had this C double bond O, and here there is S C double bond O is there, right? And here this ring doesn't have any pi bond, right? So this is the thing. I started with this reagent. If you see on this thing, this is the reagent. So everywhere I have to remove this pi bond. Just you add double bond O here. Everywhere you do the same. Just remove this pi bond, add double bond O. Sorry. So this is the mistake I done. So it is clarified now, right? So this is the thing. Remove pi bond and just double bond O. So we have this thing, right? But this pi bond is here, right? So what happens? I will add one more reducing agent, that is sodium in ethanol, right? So we call it as one word blank reduction, we call it, right? So in which sodium will give electrons and this ethanol will give proton H plus. So what happens is that, so this C double bond O is reduced to CH2, two hydrogens comes here, and this is the rate that will also be reduced. How it is going to reduce, that I will show it here, right? So what happens, that C double bond is reduced first. Let me reduce that. So now it is reduced to CH2, right? Other things remains as it is, and here I have one double bond. Here these double bonds are removed by adding that reducing agent initially, right? So I added this reducing agent, right? Methyl iodide and catalytic hydrogen, there these two double bonds were reduced. Simply we will get these things, right? So just we got this thing, right? Here we have aromatic character here, no doubt, right? So here what happens, just you can see this tautomerism, This electron density comes on that carbon, so this H plus will attack here, right? Just this is nothing but simple tautomerism we can call, tautomerism, right? So in this tautomerism, what we will see here, just this NH2 was there, now it became NH. Here I will get double bond, and here I had double bond initially, that become single bond by getting this hydrogen and other things. Here nitrogen is there which is attached to CH3, and this COH remains as it is. So here nitrogen, this also have forgotten, you have to write, right? So this is nothing but our dihydro lysergic acid, because here if you see there is no double bond here. Further, if I add any like oxidizing agent like nitrobenzene, right? Like nitrobenzene they will use, or DCC, dichlorodicyanoquinoline structure if you want to know. This is the thing. So this is DCC, dicyanoquinoline. So these are the oxidizing agent in which they will remove these two hydrogens, this hydrogen and this hydrogen, right? Because this carbon is allylic carbon. Allylic carbon having hydrogens, they will remove. They will remove as one H plus and one H minus. So it will be like, see, this electron density goes here, it will go as H plus, and this electron density takes with it H minus. So there will be totally loss of one molecule of hydrogen, because H plus H minus means H2, right? So if you do that, we will get this lysergic acid, right? So what is the structure of lysergic acid? That is nothing but this thing. You know these things. I should not write it again and again. So this is what we will get. So it will be a double bond here like this, and here we will get double bond, and this is COH, and here we have nitrogen attached to CH3, right? So this is what we will get, lysergic acid. So first formation of dihydrolysergic happened, then the formation of this lysergic acid happened. So this is the synthesis of lysergic acid through this dihydrolysergic acid, right? I hope you enjoyed this video, right? Thank you.